Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is just a get ready with me. This isn't nothing I planned. I just, hit record as I'm doing my makeup today. So I did not realize that I did a green and gold look already on my channel, so I apologize if it seemed like I'm doing the same look. But this was originally supposed to be just, green and yellow. I put yellow eyeshadow, a yellow pigment on my eyes, but I put gold glitter on top of it. But it turned out to be something similar to something similar that I already did. So I apologize for that. But right now I'm taking one of those three greens that I've showed you in the Morphe palette. I'm taking it's like a burnt lime green I put down first, and then I put down lime green above it to blend it out. And then I took a dark green and put it in the crease. Okay, so now I am cutting the crease. I am taking the same color concealer that I always use, and I'm using that to cut the crease. After I cut the crease, I tried to go ahead and add eyeshadow on top of it, but it was too wet. That's one thing. If your eyeshadow is too wet, it's not going to show up. So make sure you pat it down to where it's, like a medium dry, or you could just go ahead and set it with setting powder. So that's what I did. I took that and then I went back and set it with Airspun, and then I tried to go back with the eyeshadow because it made it stick better when I did it that way. Okay, and if y'all see me laughing throughout this video, it's because I was watching the 85 South show. And if y'all did not know, the 85 South show is Carlos Miller, Chico Bean, and DC Young Fly's live podcast. And well, not live podcast, but it's their podcast. And then they do like live stand-up. They're on tour right now, and I was watching the Knoxville one. If y'all have not checked it out, please check it out because it is hilarious. But anyway, back to my video. Right now I'm taking that yellow from the Juvia's Place palette. I'm not sure which palette that is because I am at work doing this voiceover, so I do not have my materials to give y'all right now. But I'm sure if you've been watching my channel long enough, you would know what palette it is, because I literally use the same palettes. I have about a good maybe 10 of them that I always use, so you're gonna know which one is what. But if you really want to know, you can comment down below, and then when I get home, then I can let you know what it is. So right now I'm just taking that yellow pigment, which is from, what is it called, Mayo Makeup. I ordered about 20 different color pigments, loose pigments, and I'm putting that yellow on top of that yellow eyeshadow, which it made it like 10 times brighter, which is fine. But I didn't know what I was going for. I was just freestyling at this point. This was nothing I looked up. I was just going along. I just needed something cute so I can go to work. Okay, so at the end of that yellow eyeshadow, I'm going to take that lime green and I'm going to fill that in right there. And then I'm just going to take dark green right behind it and blend it out with. And then I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I used a very old eyeliner. I'm not even sure what the name is no more, but I've had it. It's all clumpy and stuff, but I did the best way I can. As you all know, if some of you do not know, I always take like a dark black eyeshadow or black loose pigment, and I put it on top of my eyeliner because I like my eyeliners matte. I don't like it looking all shiny. I was never a fan of that. I think it looks tacky. Right here, I'm taking my glitter primer from NYX, and I'm putting that on top so I can add my gold glitter on top of that. And I just done jumped to two different things. After I add my glitter, that's when I do my eyeliner, and then I add my lashes. Okay, so now I am into my daily, same old, you know, foundation routine. I always put on primer, not always, because sometimes I'll be forgetting, but I put on a primer and I use my face oil because I have dry skin. And then I add foundation. I use two different foundations. One of them is from Kiss, but I cannot remember the name. It's like a drugstore, hair store brand, but because I'm out of my good foundation, so I'm using that, and I'm using a dark color of Fit Me foundation, the Dewy Smooth kind, because I have dry skin. I don't use the matte one. I'm using two different colors because the obviously you can see that one of them's lighter than the other, but I needed both of them to have my right skin tone until I can get some more foundation. But I'm just taking this big brush. I actually like using this big thick brush. Usually I use a flat brush, not a flat brush, but like a flat top foundation brush, so to blend it out. But I actually like the round one. This is usually for when I use for dusting off my setting powder, but I used it to blend out my foundation. I actually like it better. Now I'm getting ready to do my highlight. I'm using the same color that I used on my eyebrows and my eyelid. And then I kind of went back with another concealer, which was by Black Radiance. I'm not sure. I believe it's called Correction something. I'm not really sure what it's called. And yeah, and I'm gonna blend that out. Okay, so when I first started doing makeup, I was in love with cream contours. Like, it was my thing. But then I moved on to powders and I thought they were 10 times better. But now I'm back on them. I just feel like, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I've just been feeling cream contour lately. But I've been still using both. I actually went over this cream contour with powder contour, so I'm using both today, to be honest. But I didn't use much of the powder because I already had cream on, and the cream and the powder are two different colors. The red, not the red one, but the cream contour has like a red undertone, which I do not like because I do not have a red undertone to my skin. Excuse me. And then the powder one is more like a gray undertone, which I feel like fits better for my face, so that's why I use both. But I actually like the way the cream contour blends out so well. The powder one is, it's good too as well, but I don't know, just lately I've been feeling the cream. But I said, you know what, Bumper, I'm gonna use both just to be sure. Okay, so lately, I have not been baking. I'm not really sure. I don't really like the way baking looks on me. It makes me look kind of like the ghost I hide. So now I've got into a habit of patting it into my skin. I'm not necessarily sweeping it. I'm just more so patting, and then I just feel like it's coming out better when I do that. And then after I do that, I kind of go back over it with a bigger brush that I kind of sweep with, and I just kind of go over across my whole face with it. Okay, so now we're moving into highlight. I use the same two highlighters, y'all. These same two. This one's more of a bronzy color, and then I have my Fenty one that's more of a bright gold. I wanted the bronze one because I didn't want anything too bright on my face, because my face already looks a little light. But trust me, my face does not look this light when excuse me, when I'm in natural lighting. It's just my ring light that makes me look 3 times lighter than my actual skin tone. So don't panic. Don't think I'm just wearing some bright behind makeup. But now I'm done. I done sprayed. I use the, what is it called? I can't think of it, y'all. The aloe spray or something like that. And then, you know, I kind of fanned it so it can dry out. I'm using black eyeshadow as lip liner. Then I go across with Ruby Kiss brown lipstick. And then I use that same, not the contour stick, but I use the highlight one. It's a different color as lipstick as well, because I don't really have a nude lipstick. And that's pretty much it, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later.